Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression slash tutorial slash review on Coastal Scents. Coastal Scents was really nice enough to send me a package filled with some goodies, and yeah, I'm just gonna do a review for you guys and a first impressions because I've never used Coastal Scents, but I've heard really nice things about them. Most of their products are really inexpensive. All the products that they send me, there's not one item that's more than $10, so they were nice enough to send me a brush set, concealer palette, and 2 eyeshadow palettes, some lipsticks, lip liners, and eyeshadow primer, and I pretty much put most of it to the test. So yeah, if you guys want to know how I achieved this look and what I think about the products that I use, then just keep on watching. Yeah, we're just gonna jump right into the first impressions because I'm really excited to try out everything. This is the brush set. It's actually really cute. It comes with 12 brushes for eyes and face. Since I already have my base done, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start with concealer and cream contour. They don't really have a brush specifically to like buff out contour and shit, so I'm just gonna use one of my brushes. I'm gonna use a random flat brush just to apply the contour to my base. And I don't even know which one to use. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a mixture of these 2 contouring shades and see how this goes. I'm gonna use this Morphe stippling brush, and hopefully this blends it out good. Okay, so that blended out so much better than I actually expected. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. I'm gonna use a sponge just to blend it out a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and I'm gonna use this shade right here to apply under my eyes. I'm gonna put some under the cream contour, and I'm gonna blend it out using this sponge. I'm gonna also put some on my forehead, on my chin, and on my cupid's bow. I'm gonna actually put a little bit of my Fit Me concealer under my eyes just to brighten them up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm gonna blend everything out with the Morphe E7. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, it did get like a little bit more cakier than usual. That is a problem area with me, like right around here it always cakes up, and I can already see I get really cakey. Like everything else looks good except like right here I just look really cakey. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and like powder contour because this looks fine, but I like to be more bronzed. Okay, so I just went ahead and contoured my nose. I realized that I did not use any of the face brushes from this set, so I'm just going to use this angled brush to apply my blush. So I think I'm just going to move on to my eyes. Okay, so they were nice enough to send me 2 palettes. This is the Safari Dreams palette, and this is the Charlie Girl palette. And they're both colorful palettes, but this is the Safari Dreams palette. It looks really pretty. It's just Most of the shades are shimmery shadows, and I don't like working with shimmery shadows on my crease. So I think I'm just gonna try this one. This is the Charlie Girl palette, and the shadows are really pretty. And this one has more mattes than the first one, so I think I'm just gonna work with this and see what I can come up with. And I'm gonna also use their brushes. So they only have one blending brush, and I'm just gonna keep this to blend all the shadows together and work with these. I'm gonna take this brush. It's more like a fluffy angled brush. I'm gonna dip into this reddish pink shadow, and I'm just gonna apply this onto my crease. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and blend out the outer corner. This shadow and this brush blended out really nicely. Since this is the only blending brush and it's really small, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my blending brushes and blend it out more, because I just need a more fluffier brush to blend it out better. I absolutely love this shadow, and I really like this blending brush. It blended out really nicely. I just wish it would have been a little bit more fluffy, just so it could blend it out more seamlessly, I guess. But it does get the job done, and it works really good. Now I'm thinking of which shadow to put in my crease. These palettes are, like, honestly, they're really good, but they just don't have that many options to work with. I'm thinking this is too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a different shadow from a different palette. I'm gonna use the Velvet shadow from the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and I'm gonna use this pencil brush, and I'm gonna apply it right on my crease. And I'm gonna get the fluffy brush and get more of this pink shadow and blend out this plummy eyeshadow out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put a pop of blue on my lid, and this is the Safari Dreams palette, and I'm just gonna cut my lid, and I'm gonna use this flat brush from this set. I'm just gonna quickly do like a half cut crease with some concealer. Okay, so this flat brush is really good for cutting your crease. The only downside for it is just it absorbs a lot of concealer, but it's just really dense and it gets like a really clean cut crease. But I'm just gonna use this small little flat brush, and I'm gonna use this to pack on the shimmery shadow on my eye. This is gonna give me fallout, so I'm just putting some powder, and I think I'm just gonna use this shadow actually. Okay, I'm going to be using some of this pink shimmery shadow from the Charlie Girl palette. I'm placing it next to the blue so it blends out nicely with the pink. So the blue from that shadow wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be, so I'm just going to use this blue. Okay, so I feel like I need more of a pop of color, so I'm just going to use this UV Hydra liner by Suva Beauty in the shade Dance Party, and I'm going to use this angled brush from the set. I'm just going to quickly do my lower lash line because the top is pretty much finished. Alright, so I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I just did like a neon line in my inner corner just to add more color to it, and yeah, that is pretty much it for the eyes. I think I'm gonna use some of these liners. Okay, so I know my hand is dirty, but these are the swatches of the liners and look really, really pretty. I want to put one on my lower lash line, but I just don't know which one. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the green one. And I'm just gonna put on some mascara to my top and bottom lashes and apply my lashes. Alright, I just went ahead and finished my face up. The last thing I have to do is just do my lips. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these colors because I don't know which one I wanna use.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one.
Alright, so my camera died, so I don't know where I left off, but I switched out my lip color because I just didn't like how it was too bright on my eyes and then too bright on my lips. So I just went with a nude lip gloss, and yeah, this is pretty much it for this look. So I'm just going to tell you guys like my honest thoughts on Coastal Scents. I really did like the concealer palette. It was something different and I think it contoured my face really nicely. This is $6.98 and I think it's really good and really good for the price. Okay, so the shadows, I didn't really play with all of them because these palettes are really pretty. I just feel like they need more colors that are matte. Like if there was a lot more of these pink shadows, I would definitely use it. I'm not a big fan of these brown colors because they're really like cool toned and I like my warm tone. Each palette of these is $6.48, so it's really good for the price. I just wish there were more matte colors that I could use for like my crease and stuff, but I think they're really perfect for lid shades. Okay, so my next thoughts are on the brushes. So I got to only use one big brush, which was this blush brush, and it did a really good job applying blush to my cheeks. It just blends out the products really nice and they're really good actually. And the eye brushes, my favorite has got to be this little blending brush. The only thing I really wish this was more fluffier, more bigger, but it gets the job done and I absolutely loved how it blended out the eyeshadows and stuff. It's actually $9.98. It's 12 brushes for $10, which is really good. I think it's perfect for beginners that don't want to spend too much money on Morphe and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this first impressions tutorial thingy. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave every link for each product that I use in the description below, just in case if you guys want to check them out and possibly buy from them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.